everyone. So I haven't done a planner video in quite a while. Last year I used to do a lot of kind of plan with me videos and things like that, and I haven't been doing those for the past while just because I kind of got tired of doing the actual like filming of the actual planning, but I've still been doing planning stickers and all that for the entire like last year and a half. I actually finished using up my Erin Condren, and this was actually the very first one I'd ever gotten, and it is completely like thick and warped from like all the planner stickers and things. So I've kind of like learned some things about stickers, but I've also opened my own Etsy store selling my own planner stickers. I've also talked about that a little bit, so I'll have a link below to my store in case if you see any stickers in here from my shop that you would be interested in buying. I'll have links to those, and yeah. So I thought it would be fun to kind of go through my planner, show you some of the sticker designs that I have created. So this is my new Erin Condren planner that I got for 2018. I'll get to this one in a minute, but first I'm gonna go back to my original planner. So if you're interested in seeing my shop, it is thevelvetpaperco.etsy.com. I'll have it linked below so that's easy to find. But yeah, I'll get started. I have marked off some of these pages. So I have a whole bunch of things in here. These are all just some quick little flip throughs. A lot of these are all stickers that I created, but things that like I didn't own all the like rights to just because they were for my own personal use. But then I started creating. I have them all like marked off here of things that I completely created and that I'm selling in my Etsy shop. And really quickly, I want to give you an idea of what my stickers are like. They are all on matte paper. Maybe in the future I will consider expanding into like glossy stickers, but for now matte is all that my kits are. This is an example of what a full week page of stickers would look like from the kit. And the kits are also $10.50 a piece or $1.75 per page. So to get an idea of what the size of the stickers are, so this is the actual size of each sticker sheet. So you will get 6 sheets like this if it is for a weekly kit. The monthly kits usually come with 2 sheets for $3.50, and then I also have an assortment of like deco pages or like notes pages. So I'll just get started. So this first one, this is like a Sailor Moon inspired kind of kit. I actually have another one that you'll see later, but this is like the first one that I did. It's very fun pastels and very girly. So this one is still available in my shop. This next one is called A Kiss of Honey. This was one I did in the summertime. It was very fun, and I've kind of like moved and changed a lot of things throughout designing my sticker kit. So there's like definitely some style elements that kind of change throughout the time as I go through my planner, but this one is also still available. And at the time that I released this set, I also did a September monthly layout. So this one is not available at the moment in my sticker shop, but it will be available probably this coming up year. But for now it's not available, but that's one that will probably come back. And then the quote on this one is, "Life is the flower for which love is the honey." So I like to do like a quote box in all of them. Some of them are a little bit different, but so this one is A Kiss of Honey. This next one available, this one's kind of more of like a kind of like spiritual slash like palmistry, or I don't know, just kind of like a really interesting like tarot kind of theme. Just something very unique and a little bit different. And all of my artwork is all stuff that I have created 100%. So you're not going to be able to find these designs in any other shop because it's all just exclusive to my shop. So that was one other thing I really wanted to work on whenever I opened my own shop, is I didn't want to just purchase other people's artwork and then make stickers based on that, because that's what so many Etsy shops already do. So everything that I will be showing in this video is all 100% my own stuff that you can't find in any other shop. And the quote of this one is, "Be a seeker of everyday magic," and this kit is called Everyday Magic. This is one of my favorite kits that I created. This one is like a 1950s like diner kind of like sock hop, or you know, like a drive-in kind of theme to it. I really love how this one turned out. And this was actually featured in a planner subscription box, so that was really fun. It was one of the biggest orders I'd ever had. I had like about, I think like 150 kits or so that I had to produce, so I did that basically all the month of October, and it was really stressful but really fun. But this one is also available on my Etsy shop. This one is a permanent one as well. This is another one that's one of my all-time favorite kits I've ever designed. It's really fun and bright and kind of energetic. That's why this one is called Energy. And the quote of this one says, "Energize your life." This one I'm actually using again in my planner for this week, so you'll see that one again in my other planner. So that one is called Energize. This is another monthly spread that I did for the month of October that I also have a weekly spread for. This one again is not available right now in my shop because it's out of season. season, but this one I'm sure will come back next year. And this is another really fun one. This one's like a birthday party themed one. The quote of this one is "Youth has no age." And I didn't get super creative with the name of this one. It's just called Birthday Party. But this one's definitely really fun. I used this one for my birthday week, and I just love how it turned out. This is probably one of my more popular kits on my Etsy shop. This one is called The Limit Does Not Exist. This one is very obviously based off of like Mean Girls, kind of inspired. So this one's really fun. So sometimes the kits in my actual planner are slightly different because I kind of use this as like my testing kind of thing. So it's like if a color doesn't look right printed, or if I want to change something, I usually work that all out on here, and then I make all the changes for the customer version. So I just thought this one was so much fun. I loved the idea of like the burn book and their outfits kind of like as the full boxes. And of course this is a very like busy kind of style of planning overall. Like when I very first started, my style was so different. Like I kind of hate looking at it, but this was like my very first version of like planning. This was like the very first week, and like it just looks bad, and I was like figuring out what I liked, what I didn't like, and so this is kind of how it's transformed. But of course you can always adapt any of the sticker kits to work with your style of planning, whether you like a no white space or like a white space planning, or if you like just little simple things to kind of decorate it, or if you just kind of like go crazy like me. So that one is called The Limit Does Not Exist. This next one is a really fun kind of like coffee themed one. The quote of this one is "My birthstone is a coffee bean," and this one is called Coffee Cravings. And to be completely honest, I actually am not a fan of coffee at all, but I thought that this lended itself so prettily for like a planner spread. So this one is Coffee Cravings. Another one of my all-time favorite spreads. This one is based off of Clue, which is like my favorite board game in the entire world. So I have all of the characters. You have Professor Plum, Miss Peacock, Mr. Green, Miss White, Colonel Mustard, Miss Scarlet, and then the last one is supposed to be Mr. Body, who is like the murder victim. But I love how this turned out. This side is supposed to look like, you know, the confidential cards and stuff like that, and it has all the rooms. I had so much fun with this one, and this is just like one of my favorites. So this one's called Murder Mystery. And then this is the Halloween version of the October monthly. So this was like the monthly spread, and this is like a weekly kit kind of design. So I love this one with the glitter pumpkins. And the quote of this one says, "There's magic in the night when pumpkins glow by moonlight." So I thought that was a really fun kind of quote to use, so I worked that with kind of like the kind of like fun, pretty Halloween. It's definitely not like a traditional kind of like orange and purple and green kind of colors, which to be quite honest, I'm not a huge fan of like traditional colors for like holidays and things. So that's another thing that I really like about my stickers, is if you do kind of like the pastel kind of, a lot of pinks and blues and purples, you know, you'd probably like a lot of my stickers. But this one is not available at the moment, but again, this one will come back around in the fall time, and this one was called Glitter and Pumpkins. And similar to the last one, this was like my November Thanksgiving one, so this one was called Glitter and Gratitude. Kind of a similar style but different colors, and of course you know, some different like decorative items. And then the quote of this one says, "A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles." So this one again will come back probably in the fall time. Another December monthly plan, so that one will come back later. This one I planned on doing a weekly spread for it as well, but I never got around to it, so maybe next year. And this is one of my kind of Christmas themes. This one, the quote is "Baby, it's cold outside," and this one was called Merry Glitzmas. So again, I think you'd really like my stickers if you're also not really one that likes a whole bunch of super like traditional colors. I just find them really boring, and I kind of like overall my whole planner to kind of have like a pastel theme. So you'll see a lot of like pastel themes. And another one that's not available at the moment, but one that will come back, this one was my New Year's Eve spread, kind of like a traditional black and gold kind of color. I really liked how this one turned out, just really fun and pretty. And this one just says Happy New Year, and this is just the New Year's Eve kit. And that was it for my old planner, so now I'll move on to my new one. So they changed a lot of things in the Erin Condren planner, and of course these came out last, I think, like June or July, but I had like had the 18-month planner, so like I didn't start my next until this year. So I'm kind of like in a weird spot with my planner, because now I feel like I want to like get the new planner that's going to come out this year, but then I'll have like 6 months of this planner that won't really be used if I do that. I don't know, I'm kind of in between, but they did change the note pages with this, and so that's why I changed up my notes as well. So I kind of want to get the new planner when it comes out, that way I'm like up to date on these changes, because I kind of like design based on like my own planner, so it's like I just recently started doing this, even though other shops have been doing this since, you know, like midsummer. This is the Glitter and Gumdrops monthly version for January. This one's not available anymore, but again, I'm sure a lot of these will come back. Unless you like really want one of these that's not in my shop, you can message me and I'll probably, you know, be happy to make one for you. But for now, these are not available in the shop, but ones that will probably come back. This one I was so like happy with how this turned out. It was so pretty. This one is called Wickedly Popular. So this one is very obvious with what it's based off of. The quote box of this one says, "We can't all come and go" by Bubble. And then this one also says, "I have been changed for good and no good deed goes unpunished." So I loved the idea of doing these kind of split versions, which I've also done before with like other movies and things like that. So I kind of have to be careful with how I describe them. But this one is available. I really love how this one turned out. I think it was like one of my favorite ones so far. I say that with a lot of these, but this one really, it just makes me so happy to look at. This next one is my second Sailor Moon kind of inspired one. So this one you have all the Sailor Scouts on it. I love, again, these kind of like color blocked ideas, so I like to do that a lot. And then the quote of this one is "By the power of the moon." So yeah, this one is also available in shop right now. And this one is just called Sailor Scouts. So this one, again, like I said, I showed before, this one is the energized one. It's just been like very slightly updated for the different changes. So like the flags are different from the old version of Erin Condren, and the box is a little bit different. But overall, yeah, so nothing really changed too much with this one, but this one's also available all the time. And then the last few that I have, this is a notes page for the February month. So this one will go along with the ones that I have planned for February. So this is the February monthly layout. This one is called X's and O's monthly. And then I also have a weekly version of this one. I haven't finished putting all the stickers down yet because I like to wait until the actual week to do like the littles and things like that. But this is what it's gonna look like. So this one again is available right now and you can get that. And the quote of this one says, "You will forever be my always." And yeah, so this one is just called X's and O's. I have a couple more like weekly kits and like decorative stickers that are also in my shop that I haven't shown in this video just because I haven't used them yet, but they're definitely there if you want them. These are some luxury lipstick stickers. That's hard to say, lipstick sticker. So these are available. I also have another one for like lipsticks. I have another listing for a lot of makeup palette stickers. So like here I have one that's a very obvious palette, but I have stickers for almost every like major eyeshadow palette that has come out in the last like 2 years. So I definitely have a listing for that. It's the same size as these. All my stickers come in this size with an exception of just a few stickers that are actually larger sheets. But I'm kind of like phasing out that larger size, so there's not too many with that, but most of them again are this size. I don't have the exact size of this on the top of my head, but it is listed in all the listings for how big the actual sticker sheets are. So I know I haven't really done too many planner kind of related videos lately, but I have been working so hard on doing a lot of custom designs and things like that for my actual sticker shop, and I'm so proud of it, and I hope that you guys found this video interesting. I know it's kind of different from like most of my like makeup and beauty related content that I usually do on this channel, but I'm always working on new kits and new designs, and again, everything's my own design, so you won't find these kits or these designs in any other shop. So I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below, and until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.